leaderboard for the Freestyle Fridays. We rank the freestyle them. You see me? So we can prevent what happened in episode 2 because of a certain person. This was a question I was supposed to answer to, for the podcast. Somebody asked, who booked Hot Frost? It was
no one asked that.
Somebody asked that. It was
no
Ari.
one asked
Ari
that.
booked Hot Frost. Blame Ari.
No one asked that. You're so fucking.
Big up Hot Frost, but he met in an accent. Hope him recover well. You see me, but the people them just wasn't feeling the freestyle. Sorry. But yes, Ari was responsible for that. So what I say, we'll try to encourage the artists them to forward with them ear game. You see me? Because I don't know, say them very egotistical, these artists.
Yeah, but probably that will force them to avoid it, like,
For some, if you know want forward a proper freestyle, then don't forward then. You see me? Rather you don't forward than you forward with something. You see me? Fast. You see, but the man they must see. Devin the Doctor say Bomba Ritical freestyle. Say yo, shout me on a finale. Can I say yo, you know some of them artists I say, they might watch us say, I could have do better than that youth there. What them are going to over him for? You see, I saw enough of them going. You see me so? Someone want to do a leaderboard. To further play on these artists' egos. Cause them are watching.
Yeah.
Cause when I won't call a name, but a freestyle will go on after since the Ritical. A man for say, yo, Ritical bad so for real. Man say, don't watch out. Don't watch out my face, you see me?
It does a check.
You know, so yeah, temperature check, you see me? So who would I say lead the season? Would I do just start it like from the season? Alright, would you say Hot Frost?
Yeah.
You'll be it. What's the best freestyle so far? We're 6 episodes in.
To be honest, I like Chavez.
Chavez
That's from season 1.
Top tier.
You think we started from season 1 or just started
no.
from the season?
What season is it?
2.
Yeah. I guess.
Kabaka only good, eh?
I walk out one body.
Kabaka only
Yo.
is excellent.
Of course.
Fire Iron.
From season 1 again. Alright, you know what? We might just hold it that we include.
Like how much everything?
We'll do 11 episodes.
Each?
Season 1.
Okay.
I pre-say maybe if we include the one them from season 1, it will make people want to go back and watch them.
That too.
Yeah. So, alright, we can start from Freestyle Fridays is a
Yeah.
thing.
How is that? You're not going to do it in studio.
Chavez will up there. To give Ari her credit, Ari book Chavez. Ari book Chavez, say yes.
So disrespectful.
One of the best freestyles we've ever had. Ari booked that one. As him has a chance to take with him, we never know what really they're going forward with. And him totally surprising. And the thing about him too, he really did a freestyle.
He was.
He really did a rated freestyle.
He was.
And him go for a good amount of time. Remember we would watch it live and people say, yo, you tell him, how are this? And them same people, then what did I say, yo, this. As the more it go on, like them I say, yo, this bad still. But buckler. We see opinion change throughout the whole freestyle. Chavez would have up there. Wasp would have up there. As this, they kick it off. But I think Wasp did, because Wasp did that message for a long time about the freestyle.
Yeah,
You know? I said, yo, man,
He was
the
prepared.
man did well prepared for that one. Like, he need rearing for go for that one. Wasp would have up there. Pencil would have up there. Fire Royal, they have a good one still. I think that one is underrated.
Yeah.
The thing with Pencil one is like you'd expect to see certain little growth from him. Like him still sound like the pencil from how much years ago. And that, but a pencil that's still bad enough. It's because his father actually diss people and call him. Me rate that too, you see me?
Well, this is a response.
Well, this response. That up there. Look through the list, man.
Why do a leaderboard though?
You just say.
I don't agree with it though. I really don't. I think that we need to keep it if a leaderboard is happening, it needs to happen like internally. Subconsciously.
You mean
Unspoken.
like an unspoken thing.
Yeah, like, you know, you come and you do your thing and people kind of just say you're done one day. And I guess like at the end of each season, then we can just say, hey guys, yeah. So we don't even do anything. It's the viewers, the people who watch and are enjoying the content. They are the ones that have a say. So I don't think should this be this explicitly like, yes, this is what's happening.
Because
You understand?
I understand. And my appreciate even to determine who place we're on the leaderboard will fall on us.
Mm-hmm.
Is it me wouldn't want to left it up to the fans all along, because how would you measure it? Because some people are going to follow them bag of fans, and you know, so them have WhatsApp groups, right?
Yeah.
Like them will say, you wanna comment and flood the comments them or this, you see me, so yeah, like them have them thing there, you see me, so them will do that for some of the video them too, and that will skew. So like
So
they never
it's
give
fine.
a good freestyle.
That's
They will
fine.
skew.
Them a campaign for them.
Yeah,
That's,
like
and
a
that's
campaign.
fine. That's fine.
No, but we want the leaderboard
No.
to be a true reflection of the quality of the freestyle.
Yeah, but I don't. But
Yeah, you don't want it to be a popular.
You don't want it to be a popular thing.
But then that's the thing, like why we can't just leave it up to the fans? Why it have to be us? But again, why the owners have to be on us? I seem so with the countdown top 10 thing, you know, like the owners should not be on us. Allow.
You just hate ranking
That's-
things.
Yeah,
That was
I don't.
People bid a car over do it back like
That should be done.
even triplex they said that we're gonna do it again. So now we're not feet there, man.
Fuck that shit.
Man, it vex.
It is nice. But there's a scrutiny, like. But it's the opinion that everyone now agree with.
It's not a matter of agreeing, you know, like god damn it, just see where me come from now.
Me just like the idea of it.
Positive.
A certain like it's not really a competition, but it kinda is. You see me, and it will encourage the artists them forward, say if we bring them A game. Because I want the people them say, oh, me have the best freestyle. That in turn will make them actually give a good freestyle. That's what
I
I think.
think, but, well, that's already given. Just the nature of the thing. I feel sorry, I feel like the artists are coming already and alright, well, they can't underperform our artists.
I don't want it. Now that I think about it, I don't want it necessarily clash with the plans they want me have for my league. Because I prefer really start a clash league for me. And that would be based on rankings, like how you have rankings for boxing, MMA, so you that
Just like I did do match money.
yes. But it wouldn't be tournament style, it would more be league format. You see me? So like everybody's thing would be based on like their record.
You sure you want to put this up here? Yes. Sure, idea.
Though
Yeah?
nobody now force me to that idea in the fuck off. me I do that idea with the next 2 months. But I like this is the person who forced me to the idea. You see me?
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first, you have it documented.
So
No, if them follow the idea of me have, them can call them what I say. The thief for idea, pussy. The idea of my league. My clash league. You see me? Championship belt more I have. Want to think about like just starting it off with Blemo.
Well, give it that
Should we crown Blemo a champion and make him defend it, or we have him clash like Negos or even something the Mars? And then the winner of that clash there, you are the champion, you will defend it whenever.
No, I mean, them already.
On to the first one.
Some the gang.
Yeah.
Gangster in music. We never know. People them didn't want like them did say they want to see that you know, the winner the first one versus the winner of the second
Well,
one.
that can be a thing.
It's because the people them feel like they were robbed of Mars versus Blemo. And them did have some little thing there already. Just didn't want to give them that. You see me? There are no people still are pussy to this day, oh we make Lati Kim for finals and everything. Don't blame we.
I bet you want to send me pussy.
No, it wasn't your fault. The person who was to blame isn't here. Yeah. So that's why I don't want like probably kick it off with a clash like that. And then you are the champion, whoever win that clash.
I think your anchor just having the competition, the anchor is going for neutral going around.
So that's the thinking behind it too, isn't it?
So why care about all time?
Because them still, no people still don't know them. So it's a way to build upon what them are doing and what we are doing, plus also introduce new talent. Because really, like even all boxing and all promoting work in a boxing, like you need to have your star attraction, you need to have the people that are bringing people, while also introducing new stars to be able to carry the league, isn't it? So I'm happy.
What do you want to see to build up a bigger female audience?
For what?
For the program.
What is that? Repeat that?
For the program.
For the program?
Yeah, how would you build up?
Well, that's, I think, you know, I was like watching one a particular podcast. Particular podcast.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking
And you know, it's just like
Use your words.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say.
If you want to cut it out.
Okay, I thought.
Yeah, it's a conversation. Anything you know, I am making it.
The thing, Jeremy said, like you have to chat foolishness, but two is just like you have to be kind of vapid in a sense. If you really want to have more female audience, and then you have to be like you either have to make them really really love you or really really hate you. You understand?
May I ask what would you want to see? Like a female like you?
As a female?
Yeah, like a female.
Well, no, you can't really ask me because my viewing thing on Instagram, because like not on Instagram, on YouTube, is very erudite and cerebral. So like I watch shit to learn, right? So you know. I'm not the. I can't speak for the standard.
No, but you're involved. What would you want to see more of? What make you feel like? What would you tell your friends?
Let me give my 2 cents. Is it because of the space in which you operate? Like even how you just talk about erudite and use words like that.
Very intellectual.
You see me? Them things they don't necessarily connect with females in other space. Now me people probably say, well, what about Miss Kitty? Miss Kitty operate between two, like she code switch enough time. Yeah. You see me, she go in that for prove say, oh, I'm smart, I'm having education, and then she go in the raga ray, which I love, you see me? Plus her image too. So that connect with no female out there. I don't have that about her. I have a sort of white girl thing about her. Like college, educated, not really know streets thing about her, which that not really connect with enough woman out there like that. Will attract man because I'm naturally pretty and she have a girl next door thing about her.
True.
Or man love. But in terms of attracting like female in the space or operate in her, she just never connect this.
So you know the Ari connect to them and say if you are
like the quick like yeah, like how she would have joined more females.
No. I'm saying.
The show itself.
Yeah, as you outside as a female, if you weren't a part of it, what would you want to see more as a female? Like, what do you think more females like you than us?
To be honest,
I don't think there are only female out there where interested in a dance artist is like intellectual.
She's
But
not.
but I think I see that I think about when we love about the show. When I try being a very intellectual conversation.
Because I was about to say, I think we're doing it.
Yeah.
It's just that but the thing is, people not gonna watch it because it's not ray. It's not mixed up, and we try to move away from that. In the initial stages, people thought that's what we were, but you know, as we've grown, and I think we've grown, we've evolved individually. Like we don't really want. We've grown beyond that, and the audience not really.
You know, so all I go on. Our audience are the people, are the female them who would have more connect with our on Twitter.
Yes. No, facts. No, it's
you're really more onto like
no,
if you're really pretty social media like that, a
no,
totally different audience on the different platforms.
Yeah, you're right, because
and then we not really have an audience.
Instagram is very visual.
Yeah,
but for some reason or another, like we not really catch enough Twitter people out there.
Yeah, and I think we don't need to engage Twitter. Just like I said, that's a fact. Like,
but the thing is, it's so hard for me to condense my thoughts in like 140 or 280 characters.
You not have to do that, you know. You won't even really have to like have an account and a tweet like every day. It's just that how can they see you on Twitter? Or can they see what you are saying from YouTube on Twitter?
Facts, exactly.
So what I need when you need Jim Brown again.
We need to make a concerted effort, say we are constantly.
He was our social media handler at one point.
Twitter.
Oh yeah, so you can do more of that.
You see me?
You can't come.
You can come here?
But yeah, I saw.
But yeah, just like I said, that makes sense. Like more females are in line with your kind of thinking.
Feel them more than this.
More than this. But you not think enough.
YouTube, Twitter, two different animals. Two different animals, two different species.
That's a good thing. We're going to say no. We have a balance, like not just a fucking more, but still
I feel so too. I just further get more eyes.
Yeah, but we have a very intellectual conversation on that.
When we talk about white girlness,
holy fucking shit.
No one.
So you want me to say bumbaras first? I can cuss like that thing.
I never don't have to.
I never said I wanted it.
So what you saying?
I said like 8 and 9. I can see where people would find it online. Like
So
people don't like when you cuss because when you cuss you don't cuss with no Jamaican flavor. You cuss like a white girl.
But then that's the thing. Like, but the thing is, you know, like even the character that is seen is on something that is completely different because.
Alright, here's what is being missed. You see, a lot of that conversation and that character when you bring to it, a lot of people watch that and just don't engage. There are so many people who watch your show.
I'm not engaged.
But don't engage, you don't know, so they watch it. And I watch the aspect of it because you're still an intellectual conversation around dancer.
Because it's funny, like.
But they just like in a comment section. So you feel like the people in the comment section.
To a grimy girl in a dance and ear, I heard myself. Oh no, the uptown white girl.
Oh my God.
I saw you come over, I'm telling you.
But
Telling you. I can talk like you come from foreign sometimes.
Jeez.
It's fun.
That's why people think say live uptown, which you do. Really.
I don't. Okay, now I do.
Yeah, live uptown alone.
But I don't even interact with any of my neighbors.
And the thing is, me sometimes talks too, but I feel like I more speak them language.
But
sometimes
it makes sense.
You more
that
switch.
it's necessary to have that balance.
Honestly.
You know,
Yeah,
to
true.
make us
Yes,
fight you.
Like I said, ratchetness and righteousness.
True.
You know what I mean? It's just, I think, end of me, we be able to engage more than people.
So my brother did post a comment and I believe it was a poll I will put up on YouTube because this is something we currently are contemplating. Where I say, if we should create an additional challenge, what would you want it to be about? Vlogs, podcast, interviews, radio show. You see me, my brother made that comment under the post there. You will feel like I'm going to read it out. Forward. Can't find it against
Did I take a picture?
Did I take a screenshot?
Yes, you did.
Okay, I'm going to find it still. I mean, Naro the Great One Music, this is your plug. Yo, sometimes I'm too lazy. I don't seem to know much about to stay calm. She's always nervous. Naro, shake my head. Y'all been doing your stuff, but do you think, artists just now feel their vibes? Maybe that's why them now follow that the fix. You kind of have a little thing about you that seems like you don't generally find interest in a lot of these artists that come around. You tend to like dwelling on the negative at times. You feed off conflict. Not to say you're not positive, you just don't give that vibe at all from facial expressions. That suggests you've been doing too much and this shit is getting to you. That depressing tone of voice when you get annoyed. No, the girl that's always in the shortest shorts, of course that's true. Homegirl threw in a couple comments that have more to say on the show. Mama, do a review. Something other than just looking at your phone and dropping a few comments here and there. Back to Ari. Please, mama, get your shit together. Stay calm. Stop moving around so much. Get a clean couch and sit because it looks like that brown one might be scratching. And if you're cold, pick up warm clothes. Listen, you've been doing this for years. Back in the day, you're a nightly fix. This is not back in the day. Keep that cooking thing going. Feature more small businesses, though, and make that short kind of like that video with any curvy diva. But shorter and a little bit more commentary. Plus, you'll have fun doing that. No, you don't want to do that every day. So pick one day where you feature a restaurant or chef. 2 freestyles now, bro. Come on. That's what the fix is about, G. Always make sure these artists drop a freestyle. 3, get a house DJ, someone we can see at work, boss a youth or some youth. Or some you get some guests, can be like little area DJ or big established DJ. 4, invest in what you like to present. That's key, peeps. If y'all gonna keep this up, this 7-day Adventist look and mind frame, y'all gonna be bored as hell. Bored as y'all look. Y'all need to be the fix. You all have to want this to be in the vibes. Everybody look dead except Ari, but she nervous. Feature some comedian too. People actually like them people that have some real fun for once. It's like you're afraid to see yourselves on film. Someone had suggested Breakfast Club style and that would be great. If y'all don't work on your business, let's be honest. I guess that last part is a threat to say, okay, watch that instead of this. So me and Ari talk about it. I would talk about it one night or two. Somebody want to get the thoughts of somebody outside of ourselves. What do you think about it, bro?
Me?
Yes.
I guess you mean well.
I got that too, actually.
It wasn't malicious.
Yeah.
See the tactile and thought.
Yeah, Aaron.
I was there about man. Take a famous.
Yeah, so I think you mean well. Like I'm saying, see if you put thought into it and it seems like you really love. Try to offer some amount of advice from what you think.
I got that. The interject, I have no problem with them people.
Yeah.
Me engage with them people, you see me? Because them not tell you, you see me? Them not chat fuck with them, not cuss with. In terms of like just sucking the mother and shit like that.
It's constructive criticism.
It's actually a bit constructive, yeah.
I guess you can see where you can agree with someone when you say, but
Like which parts?
give it context. Isn't it? Like you must say sometimes they dwell upon negative.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you seem to dwell upon the negative, but I get it. Sometimes some of the artists need to hear somebody be honest with them and not. What do they call it? Glorify bullshit on them.
Mm.
So sometimes somebody has to be the one to point out where them going wrong and not. praise and worship. So I get it. It's necessary. And it's all hard because maybe other people don't do that. Some people are like, hey, this small part of what you're doing is great. But then ignore all of the bullshit. Engagement. It was so nice.
Yeah, enough thing, man say.
Enough to me, so good. I get it.
Me have it in front of me for reference some of the things. Ari, he made specific comments about you. How did you feel about it?
I feel no way, because that's true.
About how you appear nervous and...
Well, the thing is,
and
most people don't
scream.
even know that I'm riddled with anxiety. I suffer from... I shouldn't even say suffer. I'm inflicted with depression and anxiety. So, you know, like, if you really knew me, and you know that this is really much like I'm just in a constant state of anxiety. So the only way I'm calm is like if I'm moving about. So my agitation isn't necessarily because I'm nervous because of what I'm doing. It's almost just like,
Console.
yeah, like just it's like it really is self-soothing. Because I remember even being in CXC, somebody said to me, say, you know, so I don't really want to see no me and Ariane. I said, why? I'm gonna think me now do nothing. But she's like, you're not, but you don't think you are, but you move your foot so much. Like I was like my foot in the, like my underneath of me, alright, and my foot just a shake, and they never did a shake on her, but she just seen the rapid movement of me shaking. And she's just like, you just make me start get anxious. And I said, boy, if me not do it, I'd probably like scream, because it have to come out through some means, you know. So I'm very much aware. At least I know
it's something
that I come out right. I know
like
that I have anxious tendency, but it's not something that I am doing intentionally, if that makes sense. I know that
It's
I'm a bit
involuntary.
jittery, but it's not even something that I'm planning on doing or I'm trying to do. So, yeah.
Have you been working? How you work on it? 'Cause you say
I
you
don't
work
know.
on
I
it.
mean, I just try. Like if I do realize that I'm shaking, or if I realize like I'm tired all of a sudden. And like, okay, I need
Enough
to calm
time
down.
people even see more time. I might end up on our legs say, stop it. Stop move. You see me? Like sometimes I may have to point it out to her.
Yeah.
Then she stop. But I don't know what we not see. I don't know how to talk to her about. Even certain things I'm say concerning Javi. But I feel like people need
Misunderstand Javi's role.
they misunderstand Javi's role. They don't really know, because they will see me and you and them hear how we express ourselves and offer certain opinion on things. And that's not necessarily Javi's role. We talk to Javi, I can say it to say we talk to her about being a bit more vocal in terms of, you know, just having an opinion on things. Just have an opinion.
And because me and you, we're very passionate people.
Yeah.
And we're very expressive.
Even though we flip up more things and
yeah, but right, but even in the flippancy, we are articulate about that flippancy. So we not afraid to talk, and we can seem like we're overpowering or overshadowing. So I even sometimes in my mind I'm like, oh shit, Javi not say nothing, like, so I try to
Me too.
pant it. So it really is up to Javi to like say something.
Which we have said to her.
Yeah.
But in terms of
But
Javi's role,
yeah.
we see people that say, all she do is just make little comments and make that's Javi's role, to make comments and be funny, be Javi. Because Javi is hilarious. You see me?
And you're gonna see it in her
In
channel.
our channel, I go see it more and more.
Just jobs, just
Do that while looking really good. You see me, while showing legs. You see, but yeah.
Subscribe to Just Jobs.
We not necessarily like, it's a sort of complimentary thing that she brings to it.
Yeah.
You see me? That we see in our natural off-camera dealings. Say, Javi just have that thing about her. You see me? She just chip in on one thing and it's just funny.
It's just hilarious.
Yeah. So every time we're looking to Javi for express a fully thought out view, but in terms of just having at least some opinion on some of the topics and we talk about. Like, yeah, we don't want her to do that, and we talk to her about it.
And
she's been
in
trying.
fairness to her, yeah.
Yes, in fairness to her, she has been trying.
She is, and she's always like that one singular voice. She's like, where both you and I have really, like, we're very, on the
I know some
spectrum.
people like Mrs. Money like a comment saying, oh, why we ever agree about everything. I might say, you don't really watch the show? I think in terms of our musical takes,
we align too much. Like we align, like really actually we align in the music, in our musical preferences.
Yeah.
For the most part, where it is not really easy for either of us to kind of like disagree because it all boils down to, well, yeah, you're right. You know. So.
But even we disagree with certain things from time to time. Musically, but when it come on to like live things and relationships, yeah, you see what I get this enough time. You see, we don't watch them video there, but I just like, what?
Son of a bitch.
You see me? I them think that too. So yeah, you find the point where the man that don't read the episode yet.
Really?
In regards to what I'm saying about me, you know, I talk about me. What I'm saying about me, and sometimes I look like say, what that I do it for negativity and them things. You see, the thing is, what I notice with people is like, them dwell upon the negativity, you know? Because the negativity, at least how I say it, will stand out so much to them that they will disregard whatever positive thing being have to say about a particular topic or about a particular person, or even when me I talk to them. They will just disregard every little positive thing that me say and just dwell upon the negative and say, oh, watch it. Because that they might expect from me too. You see me? That's what they're expecting from me. It's like they might wait on it, and then when they get it, oh, watch it. Yeah, man. Me know say you couldn't go without do that, you know. You see me? So, and my thing is like, as I said, sometimes you have to call out some of my artists upon them bullshit. Plain and simple as that. You see me? When you make them feel like say they're also flawless and spotless. At them time that they might have some God mentality, you see me? God mentality about them and yeah, and them thing, and we don't not like them sitting there, you see me? So that's always been my thing. In terms of if them not feel my vibe, I know there's enough artists out there don't feel my vibes, and I don't care. I really don't care. Enough artists don't feel our vibes, but now what? Because them so mix up and them have these misconceptions. It's like I can't manage that. We can't manage that. We can only be ourselves. You see me? Over the years, I have curbed some parts of my personality. You see, I feel that they come naturally with growth to and just be more mature and thing. But in terms of my overall personality, I can't really, I'm not going to change. You see, because...
Not even a little. Like, not everything you think you have to say. Like, not every thought that comes into your head.
Okay, maybe some of them can curb some more.
Like, you don't. Because I have thoughts too. I have just, like, you can attest it. Like, I'm just as
no, but still, the people them like that. There will be them people that make them little nice and say, but the people, they are drawn to that. Yeah, like, even what I say about Idonia, even what I say about the album sales were there, people were drawn to that because they might say, yo, he might talk some things what nobody else don't want to talk about. And them respect it overall. Some people may not like it, but overall the people them respect it. I might say, yo, nobody else not talk what he must. They might talk and I'm looking, sir, nobody not say this from
you don't think, I know it's like an easy question if you rather be liked or respected. Of course you're going to say respected. But don't you think that there is a beautiful dance of being liked and respected? Don't you think you can achieve both? That people can like you and respect you? You can, but you can't achieve it with everybody. I mean, that's true. You can't achieve it with everybody. You can't please everybody.
The only thing is try not to agitate. And that is it.
But he says it in his bio, the chief agitator.
I am the chief agitator.
But that's the aspect where the artists in my life. Like people like it. But
And the thing is, me not try agitate them really.
Yeah.
Them just agitated by me. Like even if going into interviews, me say artists go on some little agitated. And I say, why?
Because they might expect that them come.
So not that.
With the defense mechanism.
The defense mechanism. I say, brother, like we just have a conversation. You know, like conversations don't have to be all rainbows and unicorns and isn't. No, conversations take certain directions and that's how a conversation goes.
You know, it's a thing that I had to come to terms with early in our journey because you know most people, like most of the things that we ask anyway, or most of the topics that we touch on, I guess it's just how we touch on it, but I mean that's another debate. But most of the things that we talk about is what I'm genuinely interested, because most people think that, or at least the artists, maybe they think that we're not fans of dancehall or we don't love dancehall. Like that's the only reason why I even had the idea.
Curiosity.
Yeah, because I love dancehall and some of these artists I was genuine fans of them, you know. And so when I see certain things, I'm like, you know, as a fan, this is my opportunity to get to ask you this, and it's just on camera and it's just being broadcasted to thousands of people, but you know, I'm genuinely interested. So to me, I feel like is how do you get to a space of where you want to be able to ask those questions without people or the artists themselves, the persons who are being asked the question, you know, not
Feel defensive.
yeah, not even feel defensive, just think it as an insult, like how dare we ask? Because it's like we want to ask, that's the part of the appeal and the allure of what we do, we have to ask. But you know, like how do we, and I guess it's not even us, again, it's not us to manage their thoughts and feelings and expectations, but it's just how do you even convey, say, shit isn't as serious as you're trying to make it be,
It's not.
you know?
And the thing is, I don't know if people haven't been seeing this, but it's certainly been a thing that we've been making a concerted effort of. Where I say, yo, even with the advent of the podcast, the creation of the podcast, we don't want to be artist reliant too much. God no, because we don't see how them move funnier and we don't see some of them don't really fuck with it like that. But when you grow your platform, it's not artist reliant. I feel like say you're gonna be alright in the broad scheme of things, because we can make 100 videos talk about topics concerning you as opposed to like a one interview. Like that some people say, oh, you know, want to interview that person then. Not necessarily, because I can make how much amount of video talk about you and things that you done. The cumulative amount of views that I probably do more than the one interview I'm doing with you. That's what me pre. You see me?
And some of the things them where people were asking is very trivial. Some things that you are curious with.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it? You're not interested to talk about it.
No.
You know? It's meaningless to ask it. To find interest in some of these things.
That's it.
And the kind I make about our interest in someone, I'm right, you know?
Yeah, so
Like some of them hard to talk to, you know?
because
Hard to.
you're not interested in somebody.
Some of them just feel like, say, oh, we just go there and them just talk to them, ask some question, and you know, it's hard. Like, and more than that,
It's a conversation.
it's a conversation.
It's not an interview alone. It's a conversation. I come, I want to go with a reason. I don't have questions written down, scripted.
No.
Alright?
We're not doing
Remember,
something.
we used to do that.
You used to do that.
We did. I used to write down the questions and say, hey, let's talk about that.
If you
Remember?
have pointers, then that different.
I have a pointers and because sometimes the laptop in front of me, I'm a pointers.
If
And
you are going to write down the question like, it's just,
But I guess like, yeah, because you were saying something about the interest.
like, because he made, the brother make a comment about like something that seemed like we're not interested in.
I mean, I don't know. Should we say that the interest overall, even well, on my side, has been waning. Not
you
just
pretty much say it up on the podcast.
yeah,
so.
so
Yeah.
not just with the fix or whatever. It just that even talking to the artist, whatever. It was just waning. Like my interest, my overall interest in everything, was waning.
Meaningful, you want meaningful conversation.
You do.
I not get that from some of them. So you just, or nothing is happening that is meaningful. You really feel fulfilled and have a full conversation.
That's how it feel more time. Huh?
You know, like I said, some of the time dancer just get, isn't it?
Lame.
Like where we are, all the way happening is some very trivial things.
Very trivial. And you see some of the vloggers them talk about is like, and people expect people like that. No, I wouldn't necessarily want to talk about it.
Yeah, the trivial.
Who don't really care about it.
I mean, you remember the squash and the alkaline beef?
Yeah.
I remember people were like, I saw a couple comments that people were saying that I don't want to misquote people.
Like you were unaware of it?
Or yeah, I was trivializing it, or I was kind of just like downplaying it, and you know, like I was.
How long that lasted?
I was like, but one of my defenses was that I knew that it wasn't going to last long, based on even just Squash's whole history and his whole history with police, and how really and truly the police seem to use these songs as a way of indicting and finding guilty several people. One noteworthy person, we all know him. And you know these beefs are gonna get grimy. So you know, say eventually it's gonna stop. Like they're gonna be like, this is not good for my career, which that's what happened. I was right.
That alone, but no good song not come out. Nothing with that. You're not getting anything out of it. It's
some
just
points
like
that I'm
very, meaningless.
And it's not to say that, I mean, each artist, I guess, good in their own right, but it's just like you kind of, you saw where it was going to end. You saw it was going to fizzle out. It's going to be.
I remember when they tried to lie to people with the whole thing, and it's like we have to force ourselves to do this. It's like from that, we just say, I don't want to do this type of thing where we're forcing ourselves to talk about it because everybody talk about it, isn't it? Me want to operate in a certain sense where we are create the wave. We're not fair chase nobody or isn't it? We talk about a given topic if we want or when we want.
But look at Trinidad. We were the first persons again and put our focus on Trinidad.
We were the first.
You can check our quick fix last year.
And we last about 2018.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, right. 2018 when we did the Muse. Yep.
Either early last year or 2018.
I think it's either early last year.
Probably.
I think it's early last year, like around March. Same time there when I do quick fix.
You see me, we did early on that. I never seen a vlogger that talk about Trinidad artists like that. I never seen no other platform or nothing like that talk about. You see me? Like, we not fair chase nobody wave or like we operate at our own pace. Yeah, I believe in a timeliness and them thing, but for operate on a vlogger type of pace, it just not feasible for it right now. Cause one, we no vloggers. You see me? Two, I have our 9 to 5. I don't know if people even understand. Probably the brother even did understand that too. Probably that's why you look tired. Well, him say you look good more time. Everybody else look tired. But I pretty say me and you look the most tired on the show more time. I think Javi look the best more time. Fresher more time.
And she has the cue.
And she have one pitney. But yeah, some of the time them like look, I just like them outer thing there. Like not necessarily like how we even feel about it. Just some outer things.
It's just we do multiple roles. Like we have multiple roles, not just in the show. Yeah, right. Like multiple roles, not just in the show, but in our lives. Like we, as Naro just said, I work a 9 to 5. And
the show is not just in front of the camera, it is holding.
Yeah, behind
at one
the
point
scenes.
during this year, me did I work a 9 to 5. You see me?
And the running of the show is not just
what you see. It's
what
like
you
a
see
whole
is a whole production.
bag of production.
It's a whole
I'm seeing like
work.
you said, like if we had do a breakfast club type thing, weren't we doing that?
You had a radio show.
We had a radio show, like we were doing that.
What's
We're
the
not on the radio anymore. I don't know what I mean by that, but
Yeah,
people
what's
are even to this day. People watch and say, "Oh, remind them of Breakfast Club." So I don't know what I mean by that. You see me, and everybody I go like it, and everybody I go vibe with it, and I've accepted that. Audience and artists alike. So I'm not too bothered how me come off to certain artists or them not vibe with me or whatever. I don't really care, to be honest. Yeah, but
I care.
she cares sometimes.
So,
When it warrants it.
Because sometimes, we can't tell this, sometimes I have those fears too, you know, like she'd have them fears about me initially to oh me things, certain things where I go say scare with the artist them or whatever. And like, you can't be too focused on that, yo. Cannot. Who ever fuck with you, ever fuck with you. Who won't, we just accept that.
And that
Big
does
artists still fall on the show, though.
Yeah,
Alright.
I do.
I like I say, when I say the artist them no want come, like I say you've been able to build just an artist interview kind of a setting.
Exactly.
You know? But you do welcome and I'm sure you've never had any issues booking artists.
Nope.
So
For the most part, no. Of course,
some people don't want to come.
yeah, as me say, like certain people who them say, they nah invite on this a person, nah invite on that a person. Like I always them say, it's not for lack of trying, you know. Like we have tried over the years to get certain people. I just for whatever reason don't work out. You see me?
But most people don't even understand that we've actually endured disrespect from
Artists.
yeah, like
Well,
no, not that.
I mean, like, in terms of like bookings and like them
And
things.
just like sheer like just diminishing and reducing, yeah, like who we are and what we do and
Yeah.
so
6 years in. So
But the people them want them know the artists them. Because we've spoken about it here and there. You know, we don't need to revisit it. But the people them want know them know. You see me? So them thing they will just pray and learn from and just keep it moving.
keep it moving.
You see me? Big up though for your comment, brother. You see me? I never find it to be malicious. I find it to be somewhat constructive. Maybe some a bit misguided in certain aspects.